How are you this morning? My goodness. Guys, first, apologies for being late. I was going to go to a job this morning, then I wasn't. So I had to kind of get my shit together this morning before I came to you guys live this morning. So sorry for the tardiness, but I'm here and I enjoy being here with all of you and talking to you. But all right, busy weekend we had this weekend. Lots of family fun. We did a little local rodeo, and we did some practice local and some of the rope and pen in a rope and pen we go to. So fun was had by all, had some friends over. So yeah, it was just a fabulous weekend. Fabulous weekend. The weather was beautiful. So I am not complaining about life today. Okay. All right. How to practice self-care on a budget. I think this is important because in our world and in our society, self-care is dramatized by spending time with your girlfriends, or which I'm not saying, I'll get to that, but spending time with your girlfriends, or going to the beach and having cocktails or having your nails done, or it's all involved around having money or spending money, because that's how commercials and consumers anymore get you and keep you spending money, is they trap you into this: spend money. This is what everybody else is doing. This is what the rich is doing. They're spending self-care on a yacht. You need to go spend it on the beach, and you need to go have cocktails with friends and have drinking parties. And this is how we self-care. Wrong. This does not need to be how you self-care. And I honestly, I don't know too many people that self-care in that way, but it's just like when you watch TV shows or anything, they're going to get their pedicures and their manicures. And if that's your jam, that is fine. That is totally fine. But the elephant that I want to call out in the room is, just because you're on a budget doesn't mean that you don't have any money to go do some of these things. You just may not be able to get on that yacht because it may be out of your price range, right? But if having a pedicure once a month is your self-care, budget it in. Just because you're living a frugal lifestyle doesn't mean you have to give up everything. Doesn't mean you have to give up everything that you enjoy. If it's truly your thing, what you're doing on a frugal budget is you are just telling your money where you prioritize it to go. Now, just because Jamie Lou down the street doesn't prioritize getting the pedicure, or like I don't prioritize, I feel like I can paint my own toenails cheaper, which I can. Just because I don't prioritize that as something for me, and all of that, just because I don't have that, doesn't mean that I don't have things that I do that don't cost me a little money, that I enjoy, that is self-care. For me, self-care is going trail riding with my girlfriends, taking a day. It's a day trip. We just go, and yeah, there may be some drinks involved, but we all have to drive back so it doesn't get crazy. And we just go trail riding. We go spend time in nature, and we laugh and we joke and we have fun, and we just enjoy each other's company. It costs me gas, and that's what I budget, is my gas. So, but just because you're on a budget and just because you're living a frugal lifestyle does not mean you have to give up everything for your self-care. Just pick and choose what really, really matters to you. Really, really matters to you. Maybe one month, if it is going out with some girlfriends, that money that you would have spent having a pedicure, you're now going to allocate to going out with the girls. And you're going to paint your own toes that month. So how do you self-care being on a budget? You just budget it. You budget what is important to you. And if I can say this once, I will say it 100 times, because this is the most important thing ever, okay? Is that the things that you enjoy is what you are being frugal about. It's not being cheap, it's being frugal. I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. Okay? So think about that. All right. All right, guys. This morning I had a video about boundaries over in my VIP Facebook group. So grab the link to that and head on over there. There's going to be recipes and all that kind of stuff. Bear with me. I'm still in the building form, but you're going to be in the first to know once it comes out, once everything starts coming and it starts laying down. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you guys all tomorrow. You have an amazing day.